MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Polar Bears. The Polar Bears look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Jeremy Pitts, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Jason Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Milwaukee, the second baseman, number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, James Patterson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Patterson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fouled off. Temperature at game time here today, a very hot 97 degrees at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball match outside.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. James Patterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Ramon Lopez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
At the ball.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Giancarlo Luis, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So digging in now, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fabio.
Now here it comes.
Koufax.
That's a
A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shmuel Foppert, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. McKinley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lamont Mishmerheisen.
So coming to the plate, Lamont Mishmerheisen, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he misses with it. 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Pitts. He's swinging the bat well in the series, 5 for 12 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0. Now at the plate, Harold Collier. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Harold Collier.
Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Collier Playing here in his age 31 season, he was selected in the first round back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Brian Perez. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping into the box, Frank McKinley. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2 delivery. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, B.J. Sechrist, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now. Perez is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Striding in, DeVore Haddock, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
DeVore Haddock.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. McKinley is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
Really good 2 sacks. Second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Gregory Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Benny Morgan. He went deep in the contest last night.
The first baseman, Benny Morgan.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Guerrero. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Morgan rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
To the plate now, Jason Reyes, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, James Patterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box now, Ramon Lopez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Harold Collier. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's set the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two down, runners at first and second. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all even now at 1-1. At the plate, Gaylord Loprensky, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The catcher, Gaylord.
And the pitch.
Loprensky.
Inside, ball 1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, John Pitts. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Fabio Koufax. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Koufax, a native of Nicaragua. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, left fielder, number 1.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. So now to the plate, Shmuel Foppert, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian Perez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brian Perez.
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball well outside. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Frank McKinley, and it's fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Digging in, B.J. Syracuse comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. The 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The first baseman, number 7, Benny Morgan.
Now in the box, Benny Morgan. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Ball, no strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Guerrero, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fastball swung on and missed.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Guerrero has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Standing in, Connor Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1-2, here it comes. Another one sent foul. Splitter, 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, DeVore Haddock. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
At the plate now, Chipper Bonser. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Gregory Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1.
I got to count 2-2.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Three runs already home here. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
To the plate now, John Pitts. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Polar Bears are out in front here, 5-1. Settling in now, Jason Reyes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is in there, a called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So now to the plate, James Patterson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And it's 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Ramon Lopez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Two and 0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches.
This got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Carlos Moreno is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Milwaukee, number 31, Carlos Moreno.
Stepping into the box, Fabio Koufax. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
So we got him looking there. Fabio Koufax is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready once again, Shmuel Foppert. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Ball 1. Fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. At the plate, Connor Pitts. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Count 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Two out with the man at first. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harold Collier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. The 1-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1.
Count for 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Foppert has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Brian Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Frank McKinley, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, B.J. Syracuse. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding in, Benny Morgan. First offering on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, DeVore Hadding.
For Syracuse, the designated hitter, DeVore Hadding.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Popped up. Morgan in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Skipper, Bonzer.
Here it comes. Chipper Bonzer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Gregory Pitts will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Two and one.
1 strike.
As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Gaylord Lakrensky, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping up now, Gaylord Lakrensky. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, John Pitts. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to center field. McKinley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Timothy Abercrombie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Abercrombie.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Giancarlo Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Jason Reyes. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
In now, James Patterson. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Ramon Lopez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. The Polar Bears lead this one 5-2. Carlos Trujillo will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Trujillo.
Last half of the 7th here, standing in, Fabio Koufax.
The shortstop, Fabio Koufax.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he fouls this one off. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. Count remains full. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Shmuel Foppert will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And that misses for ball 1. For the current campaign, Foppert begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Lamont Mishmerheisen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner at first here, one man out. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts, 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked on the ground down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter, Hadid.
Stepping in now, DeVore Haddig, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard to third, right to him. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Tommy Thomason takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 15, Tommy Thomason.
Chipper Bonzer will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit to short. And he'll go the short play to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 6-2. Andres Guillen has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Harold Collier. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ball 2 now.
If you've been paying attention, The guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Perez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and a strike to count. Guillen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Still 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Frank McKinley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Hit hard on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bruce Reinecker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Bruce Reinecker.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Pitts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Gaylord Lukrensky, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Oh, but the feet of the pitcher is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Into the box now, Fabio Koufax. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
High in the air out to center field. McKinley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Drew Bump comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, B.J. Syracuse, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Bump has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Syracuse swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2024.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now to the plate, Benny Morgan. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Herrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
0-1 for count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
6-2, the final total today. The Polar Bears get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jeremy Pitts earned his 9th win of the year with 15 strikeouts. Giancarlo Luis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Yes,